Hey, good to see you. Let's talk about what it's actually like living with the Cinema 60. This is for the kind of person who's stopped settling for good enough. You're someone who feels when sound lacks impact, when music sits flat instead of breathing, when movies don't pull you in. You've outgrown gear that just gets by, you want something that delivers presence, clarity, and purpose. Before you go any further, take a moment right now to check the current price and stock. This is the kind of unit that disappears quietly once people realize how complete it actually is. You knew it was time to upgrade the moment your old system began smudging detail instead of presenting it. Maybe dialogue felt swallowed, maybe bass was muddy, maybe your favorites just didn't come alive like they should. That's the kind of moment where you realize you've moved past compromise, and once you feel this level of performance, where every channel speaks with authority you didn't expect from a receiver at this price point, there's no going back. Leaving weaker gear behind feels like a weight lifting. Suddenly music reveals layers you forgot were there. Movies unfold around you instead of in front of you. Games feel immersive without being chaotic. You stop chasing loud and start experiencing balance. The Cinema 60 renders scenes with precision, not noise, and that's a difference you feel every time you press play. Picture this, you cue up a film. Soft atmospherics float above you, footsteps sound intentioned across the sound field, and when deep effects hit, they land with weight and control, not distortion. Then you flip to a late-night playlist, and instruments sit where they belong, harmonies aren't lost in the mix, and every nuance feels like a conversation instead of background filler. Don't wait for stock swings or odd price bumps. This is one of those upgrades you look back on and wish you hadn't delayed. You might wonder, is this really worth it? Here's the truth, every time you consider something less capable, you'll catch yourself imagining that fuller, more articulate soundstage and come right back here. The fear of settling becomes real the moment you hear how well connected and rich your content becomes. One surprise benefit you won't expect. Everyday listening, from podcasts to late-night sessions, suddenly feels intentional. Nothing feels veiled or crowded. Everything feels placed. Owning a receiver like this changes how your space feels. You walk in, and it sounds complete. You don't have to explain it, people just notice it. There's pride in knowing your system doesn't just play content, it elevates it. That feeling doesn't fade, it deepens the more you use it. Sound that fills the room with dimension, dialogue that stays anchored, and clear music that breathes with separation, effects that land with authority, confidence in every scene and track. Cons? It rewards thoughtful speaker setup. It isn't the lightest, simplest plug and play. At some point you stop circling comparisons and choose the gear that already resonates with you. Don't let this become one of those upgrades you regret putting off. Check availability, secure what's there, and give your system the foundation it's been craving.